Hello there. My name is Susan Craven, and we're here representing Secured Inheritance this afternoon, securedinheritance.com. We are a relatively new startup, and I'm the founder. This is Richie Williams. He's one of our programmers.
Hello.
Want to say hi, Richie?
How you doing?
This is Yong. He's one of our programmers.
Hello.
This is Victoria. Victoria is actually, she helped us legally. She's a retired attorney, and she's also a blogger. She's a literary giant. I mean, oh my gosh. If I need to know how to spell something, I get in touch with Victoria. This is Caleb Arkey. He's my assistant. He's been on board since the beginning of the conception of Secured Inheritance. We've worked really difficultly hard on this website. We have our proof of concept. We have the conception is absolutely taking its own life, which we're happy about that. Caleb's also a designer, and he helped kind of put my idea to the live screen, which I was so totally appreciative of that. This is Ashley. Ashley is our video technician. And so I think I'm just going to start with Ashley in the living memory videos that we offer our subscribers. And she's just going to share a little bit of how you can preserve your legacy in the midst of living video memory.
Yeah. So my role is to come to someone like you or one of your family members, and I just ask you about what Secured Inheritance and the service that it provides, what that means to you and how it's been a benefit to you, really your testimony, because we all want to be heard and we have a voice. And when we can connect our families, whether it be across a continent, across the country, within a state, but to create those connections, it's vital for the strength of our family as a whole. So those who I have interviewed, it is a great benefit to them, this service, and I'm just so excited to be a part of it.
So what we can do is we can take the living memory video and we can put it on your individual subscriber base on Secured Inheritance, and your legacy will be preserved for generations for your family to look at. So if you're estranged from your children, let's say that you live somewhere here in the United States and your children are in Costa Rica or South America or in Europe somewhere, then you can do this video and you can share your legacy with them. You can share things with them that maybe you didn't get to share with them when they were living in your home, so that they'll know who grandma and grandpa is, or who mom and dad is, or auntie and uncle. And so that's where Victoria comes in as well as a blogger. She has a very rich legacy where her family's concerned, and I think you can share a little bit about that, right?
Yeah, I've just really enjoyed doing the blogging because it's given me an opportunity to record family history. I've been able to share stories about my grandparents who are no longer alive, who were born in the early 1900s. I've been able to share stories about my dad's World War II experiences, which he had many, many experiences that are just really interesting, and because he was part of history. And so to be able to preserve these stories is so important to me and important to other members of my family, so we can all share in knowing the family history. So I've really enjoyed it.
So if you go on Secured Inheritance and you go into our front page and you'll see blogs by Victoria. If you click on that, it'll open up a page so that you can see some of Victoria's heritage, her rich family heritage. Pictures of her grandmother and her grandfather and their beautiful wedding garb, preserved for all her nieces and nephews and her children and those generations to come. And her father's history about being a World War II veteran and the things that he went through, which is, you know, it's documented now. And so that's preserved for next generations to come. And last but not least, Caleb and his input where Secured Inheritance is concerned. I wouldn't have been able to do Secured Inheritance without Caleb and his fortitude. He has kept perfect records, daily records for us, so that when we've gone forward, we can pull up the records and see where we need to go or what needs to be fixed. And so you want to share a little bit, Caleb?
Yeah, well, basically, as you've kind of probably understood, there's a few levels of membership that offer different benefits to you as an individual and how you can share your life with your friends and your family, whether that be private or a public, that's up to you totally. but we just really feel that this service is going to benefit a lot of people.
Thank you, Caleb. Caleb Archie, Archie Design. And on camera, Valerie. Blessings to you, Valerie. Thank you. Do you want to say anything?
And I've watched watch it go from just the original concept on a free hosting website, and then slowly as everybody started putting their input into it, it got more sophisticated, until it's become the website that it is now. And so we've, through the whole period, the process, we've thought about the security, the integrity of the data, and so that's always been in the forefront of maintaining, the security to the customer. And I feel that we've reached a point now where we're ready to really take this public and go live with it.
Rock and roll. So once again, Richie has been involved with Secure Inheritance from the very beginning. In the very beginning, I started playing around with Wix, and then I freaked out, and I realized that I didn't want to stay on Wix. I needed to do something else. Richie is an educated engineer. He is also our internet technician. He got it off of Wix, and then we put it on another server, and that's when Caleb came in. And as Richie shared with you, the security of Secure Inheritance has been our number one concern. And so we still have Richie on board as our internet technician, and then Caleb also is doing web mastering as well. And we just brought Young on board, and he's going to be doing a little programming for us and as we go forward. And so I think that's just about it. And I love my team, and I think we're doing really well. And we also just want you to know that we're here for you, that we're behind the scenes, and when you subscribe to Secure Inheritance, you don't see us, but I wanted to introduce everybody so that you knew that we're more than just a corporate America. We have your needs in mind, and we want to help you connect to your families. Thank you. Thank you, Valerie. Blessings.